Hello and welcome back to the automated farm in Tekkit on the Boozle box. Today, hopefully, we'll get the farm moving, which will be good because I can't wait to see it moving. Obviously, we had that little hiccup last episode, and I still don't know what I was talking about. I think you got the gist though. Right, so to start with, we're going to get on with a couple odd jobs. Rerouting the power is one of those, because we're going to need the pneumatic pipes to come out of these chests and then down into the facility below. So we're going to need to move these cables around a bit so we can get everything coming down one bit. Right, so if we grab these cover slips, and we'll take that just in case. As always, I destroy something. Right, so, ooh, stuck on the ceiling. There we go. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off for now. Or I'm actually going to take it off because I'm going to move it. Not just for now, it's going. That's it. It's never coming back to that spot. And I'm going to take this one off as well, because we can move it along one. Right, so what we're going to do is put this one along here like that. Now, obviously, the cosmetics of it are going to look a bit weird for a while, but that's something we can sort out later, and I'm not too fussed about it at the moment. Right, if we run that around like that, and then break through here instead, and have it going out there, we'll just fix this hole, connect this up here. Okay, there we go. Right, now that's a good question. What now? Okay, I'm going to take out that repeater because I'm using a white insulated wire here, and this one is going to be, oh, I think I'm in the way of placing it down there. There we go. This wire is the wire that's going to send the signal to make the lights flash and all the machine pieces work on the harvesters. So we need to route this up here. So we need this cover slip facing. Ooh, there we go, that way. So that other cable will still go down without being cut. And this can come up and do that. Brilliant. Right, let's give that a quick test. Now, fingers crossed, the timers are with me today, and unlike last episode, are not just going to sit there and spin around. I'm adding that in just in case. Oh, I saw it light up, and it's not going to do it for me, is it? Right, come on. Come on, timer. Practically giving it mouth to mouth now. I saw it light up. I saw you light up. It's every other one it's going now, isn't it? Okay, we're just going to have to, it is actually lighting up every now and then. We'll just have to use that and see what's happening. See, these are lighting up. Oh, that is lighting up. There we go. No, it's working. That's fine. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh! God damn you, rain! Why? Let's make it a bit brighter just while we're there. Okay, that should be working. Right now we need to add the pneumatic tube. These areas under here, we will be using these, just to let you know, to fill up these deployers with seeds and stuff. And also, if you're an avid farmer, you can use them to, inspect your machinery, just in case, I don't know, your hose got stuck in it. You never know what can happen with farm equipment. Right, this is where the tube will be going. It will be coming out one and going down like this. And then we'll come this way and down here. There we are. Right. That's that little odd job done. We'll just leave that there for now, as we're going to sort the rest of it out later. Now the next thing to do, as we've got all of this done, oh my, it is raining incredibly hard outside IRL, so maybe that's why it started raining in game. Anyway, right, as this is this part of the farm is practically done now. There's not much else we have to do here, bar the putting the seeds back in the deployers and also making it run for the first time. So what we're going to do now is the lovely logic. Now, logic is always the funnest part of these things. Well, it is for me actually. I love doing the logic because it means I have to sit down and think about these. Once again, I have a little plan in front of me, just so I don't get too stuck and end up umming and ahhing for the entire episode. Okay, let's put one of these back. In each bit, so we don't lose them, and we'll just chuck away the rest of it. Fuck, I don't want you, go on. Oh, I probably wanted that. Oh well, never mind. Distribution transport. Interesting types of pipe there. Right, let's clear that. And we're going to want normal wire, bundle cable, red insulated wire, blue insulated wire, cyan insulated wire, lime insulated wire, yellow insulated wire. We will want the white later on. And we're also going to want the timers, the repeaters, the pulse former, which is a new one. I don't think I used that last time. And obviously, old faithful, the toggle latch, which we definitely used last time. Fairly frequently. So, let's get going right now. Here. The first thing we are placing down is a timer. Now, this arch enemy, because it doesn't want to work. This is the main timer. This is what's going to tell the farm to start or stop. Well, actually, no, just to start at the time when the wheat should have grown. So this one we want to set to something ridiculous. That's about just 2 minutes. It's probably going to have to be in the 300s. Because obviously we want the wheat to grow nice and big before we go hacking its heads off. So this one is slightly more compact than the other piece of logic I did. We're not putting wires in between, we're just going to ram it all together and save space, because that's always good. Right, the pulse former is here. A pulse former is literally a piece of logic that when it receives a signal, instead of sending that signal as a constant signal, it just sends a single pulse. So pulse. Instead of it always being on, it's that singular pulse, which is incredibly useful in what we are doing. Right, so now we'll send this off. The reason we've got 2 of them is because there's 2 halves of the farm, obviously, and if I take this down to a more reasonable time, mashing the mouse button there. Oh, okay. Let's just destroy it and place another one, because that would be quicker. We'll set it to 10 seconds. Actually, that's still a bit too long. Let's set it to 5 seconds. You don't have to wait 10 seconds. Go on. So yeah, you can see it. Obviously, it spins around. It flicks the toggle latch. It sends a pulse the other side. It would send a pulse, but for some reason, logic is being a bit of an arse at the moment. But we'd expect nothing less from it. Right, we'll add another toggle latch in here, and another toggle latch in here. So obviously it's going to turn them on and off, yada yada. More wire. A timer here. Actually, we can make this a little bit more compact by adding the toggle latch here and here instead. Yeah, there you go. That's even more snug, because the pulse former only has 1 input and 1 output. so you don't need to worry about things being next to it. Right, so let's add the timer in here, and we're also going to want one here. Now this, like on the Tekkit doors video, will reset the toggle latch when this is spun round. So if we get an example, this clicks over, pulse sent, spins round, turns off the toggle latch. Okay, so these ones are going to be on 3.5 seconds. There we go, 3.5 seconds. Ooh, eerie music in the background there. Gonna need another timer here. And these are going to be on the lower, so 0.2 seconds. Now, these are going to move each farm along until it hits the main strip of motors and goes all the way to the end and then back again. So, we just got to check the colours of the first two wires. So we have cyan and a lime green. So we're going to get the cyan and lime green wires out. And it doesn't matter which side you put them. I'm going to put the cyan here and the lime green here. And then I'm going to add, oh, that's a toggle switch, not lime green wire. There we go. Add the bundle cable in the middle of them there. Now this is probably actually going to start moving things. Yep, that's gone. Oh, and that one's moved off as well. Okay, so, well, that shows that that works, at least. And you can see the frame motors moving there, and that's obviously because that main timer has been shortened quite a lot. Now, we don't want things going just in case something messes up, so let's break that so no signals are sent past this point. Okay, so now we've done this starting bit of logic, we need to move around to the other side. Oh, actually, sorry, just before we do that, I've just forgotten. We are going to need some red, dark red wire coming out here and joining onto this bundle cable, like so. And here as well. There we are. Right. Now, this red wire that we just put in will activate the second system, of which we're about to build. That's why we've added that wire in there. Okay, so let's put this bit in here. So we're going to need the red wire, a toggle latch, some normal, it's the red alloy wire here, so here, just add lots of it around. We're going to want a timer here, and a timer here, and again that's going to reset itself that way after a period of time, and this one's going to make everything go. Now, the times on these ones are going to be a lot higher because it's got to get all the way to the other side to hoe and suck up the seeds and everything. So this one's going to be 20 seconds, and this one's going to be 2 seconds, so what it's currently on, and that just moves it across to the other side. Oh no, sorry, that's not 2 seconds, that is the lowest it can be. That's 0.2 seconds. I missed my decimal point there. And that, yeah, that will just really quickly get it to the other side where we want it to be. Now, that wire that's connected to that, let's make it daytime again, is this dark blue wire here, which is going to push it to the other side of the farm. So I'm going to need to get that out. There we are, brilliant. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. You know how it is. Okay, just so it looks a bit more uniform, I'm going to take that out and add the blue wire in like this. Just looks a bit nicer. Okay, now, if everything's going to plan, we should be able to see the motors moving. Should be able to see the motors moving. Actually, the farms might start moving because they're on those motors. Unless... I don't think I picked the wrong colour. Oh, it just hasn't actually sent the signal yet. There we go. Oh. Oh, no. What am I doing? Of course we can't see it moving because I've taken out that bit of bundle cable. Duh. Oh. Oh well, completely forgetting what I'm doing. Right. So we won't see anything moving because we haven't connected it up yet. Because that's what we wanted to do. Right, repeater in here. We want this to cause delay, so we're actually going to be using it as a repeater instead of just to boost the signal. So 4 clicks on that one, and then another toggle latch immediately after, and again some more red alloy wire coming off of that one with another timer and another timer. Because timers are just, you know, your best friend. You have to respect them, otherwise they don't do what you want. I've got experience. Right, so this one's got to be... I know you're going to say this is going to sound like a lot. 65 seconds. And that's how long it's going to take it to get all the way back and do its thing. And these have got to be 3 seconds. And now this one's got to be yellow insulated wire. And that causes the other motors to pull the farms back slowly and steadily. Okay, so that should be it. I hope. But I'm not going to hold myself to that. Right, okay. It all looks like it's doing what it should be. What we'll do for now is we'll just take out these 2 bits of wires. Now, the reason I'm doing this is to disconnect this timer from the system so we can test to see if it's working or not. Now, we'll do this side first, and so we'll need to use the cyan side of this, which is this side. So if we click this, and then go have a look at what's happening. The farm should be moving. Oh yeah, both farms will currently be moving, and that's due to the fact that they both were on already. They'd both already been started moving. So now you can actually see the farms in action. Oh, here we go. They're just taking their time. Slowly moving along, and they should... Oh no, they won't be sucking anything up yet, because we haven't actually added the white signal, but for some reason this one is behind the other one. I don't really know why that's happened. Probably just lag. And obviously, because it's a little laggy, they kind of disappear when they re-render themselves in the world. And they'll move slowly back to their starting points. That one might not, because it's lagged out. We might have to do that manually, but normally it all works fine, and we don't have to worry about that. So let's just wait until that happens. Oh, is it going to come in? Go on, 2 more. 2 more, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Good harvester. Okay, so now they've reset themselves. I think I actually did allow for some lag on the logic systems. I can't actually go through here because of all the piping. So we'll make a temporary door here. There we are. Now, it looks like it should all work. I won't bore you with testing both of them individually. Well, I know that they'll work. Surely. What could go wrong? Okay, the next thing we want to add is the system that will activate the I'm talking, thinking and talking at the same time. Thorking, I'll call it. Right, we're adding the system that's going to send the pulses to the farm to make the machinery work. Now, I had a little brainwave and decided that I wanted this to happen when the pulses were received, and thus far have not actually thought about how we can do this. So basically it's because the clicking sound is incredibly annoying, and if it's clicking constantly it just gets on your nerves. So right, what I think I'm going to do is, because this timer sends it to the other side and this timer sends it back, we only really want it to start clicking on the way back. So when this is on this side, it means that this has been activated. So what we can do, hopefully, is send a signal. It may be a little awkward due to the fact that it's over there, but we'll send a signal from here when this is on to a timer. Timer here, and this timer is going to be going at about one sec. Oh, the lemon rain! About 1 second. Well, it would be going at 1 second if we could actually see how fast it was going. Now we're going to take this white wire and we're going to dive beneath the ground here. Ooh, like so, and we're going to sneak it under. Actually, no, we're not. We're not going to do that because that looks rubbish. Right. We are going to take it above instead, because I think that's going to look a lot better than just taking it under the ground, and also it means everything can be seen and we don't have to worry about things being hidden and forgetting. I've taken the white one out of my thing. There we go. And we don't have to worry about it getting all confusing and how does that work. Right, so we'll make a little bridge like so. The reason I didn't put the cable there and then make the bridge over that is because of this timer will connect to the wire. So we'll actually have to go one more and down here. There we go, there's the little bridge. It's kind of a cool little bridge. And then we'll connect it to the bundle cable there. Okay, and I was just using cover slips there to place them on. So that is sending a signal, we just cannot see it for some annoying, inconvenient reason. It does actually send the signal when I hold it sometimes. Anyway, so now what should happen when we go look at the farms is when they go along, this signal, there we go, we can see it occasionally going here, will be sent to these things. Although I just thought we are going to need to add a null switch, and the null switch is going to reverse the signal. Oh no, not a null switch, sorry, it's a NOT gate, and that's going to reverse the signal from the toggle latch, which is currently saying off, and we want it to be saying on. There we go, so now we got no clicking because the farms are not moving. Brilliant. Peace and quiet at last. Okay. Something clicked, just to spite me. It was you, wasn't it? Right. Now this is all done, we can put this back up to a ridiculously high amount. We'll try 300. And that will spin around ridiculously slowly, and you probably won't actually be able to see it moving. We're just going to activate one of the farms to show you that it all does work. And you can see very laggily. This is sliding along nicely. No light flashing. Oh, that's why it got there fast. I'll just collect all of this up because there was stuff in the way. I see. Okay. My fault. There we go. Now it started flashing because it is doing its thing. And as it's going along, you can see it sucking up everything beneath it. I might increase the speed on the signal that's making the light flash a little bit more, just to make sure it does suck up everything. As you can see, it is occasionally missing a bit of grass. Sometimes it will. Doesn't need to be worried about, as it's not the end of the world. It'll just pick it up next time. Alright, so that's going along nicely until it gets back to the end here. There we go, and it's flashing because it's harvesting. And as you can see, it's sucked up most of the grass. It missed this bit because the chest and the crafting table were in the way, and therefore it couldn't move all the way back. But in here we have a lot of flax seeds, a lot of flowers, 2 roses, and a seed. So if you just have grass here, you can actually just let the things run, and they will pick up like 1 seed the first time. And then when they run the second time, they'll obviously have another seed, and eventually it'll just run on its own, and you'll just get a constant amount. We'll watch this one as well, just to check. And then I believe we'll leave the episode there, and next time we'll sort out all of the piping and tubing and stuff to sort the wheat from the rest of the crap, and then send the seeds back into the machinery and actually get the farm properly working. So I'll leave you with this. Please subscribe if you want to see the next video, and like if you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do have any suggestions on things you'd like to see me make, please just post it in the comments. Someone has asked me to revisit the Tekkit doors using a slightly different mechanism, and I should be doing that on the next Tekkit episode after the last one of this farm series, and we'll have a look at that and revisit that. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And you are now watching the outro screen. Thank you very much for watching the outro screen. I do like it when people watch the outro screen. You can see the 3 videos here on the screen, somewhere in front of you. If you click one of those, you can go to the next episode. You can have a look at some of me playing Unmechanical, which is a great little indie game I found. Or you can have a look at Tekkit and me epically dying and stuff. So go check those out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that.